Everyone go. Guys, you want more freedom, I want more freedom, and we're going to talk about the things that help us get there. A friend of mine made a comment yesterday in the video that I just did about whether buying precious metals, gold, silver, versus Bitcoin or cryptos. And this is an excellent question. Gold, Bitcoin, Bitcoin versus gold. And by the way, please, in the comments below, if you have a question about this video or anything else, this is about you and me learning. This is about us learning, going on a journey to help us have even more freedom today when we have a government that's out of control spending fiscally. They're just out of control. They are printing so much money that you and we now have the responsibility. We are our own financial advisors. You and me are our own financial advisors, and it is our responsibility to learn how this system works. We have to learn how the system works. Now, right here in this article, and you can look at justice.gov, JP Morgan Chase and Company agrees to pay $920 million in connection with schemes to defraud precious metals and U.S. Treasury markets. What does that mean? Well, you can dig in there and check it out. Here's what it means. They've been pushing the price of silver and gold down for a long, long time. And so when my friend asked that question in the comments, it would be hard to just do a quick answer for whether you should invest, whether I should or you should invest in precious metals. And this is not financial advice. You need to check into Ernie Madoff with your money for that. You and I are responsible for figuring all this out ourselves, okay? And by watching this video, hopefully I'm sparking some interest in the subject and encouraging you to ask questions below, comment, and like and subscribe. But the main point of this is that this is the time they got caught. This is one of the times they got caught, and I don't know how many times they've been caught. So they've been doing this for a long time. Imagine if JP Morgan, do you think they have friends at the Justice Department of Justice? It says right there, Office of Public Affairs. This is September 29th of 2020. Do you think JP Morgan Chase and Jamie Dimon and all those big shots have friends up at? Of course they do. So this is so bad. This is so bad that, somebody in the department's like, man, we got to do this. I mean, it stinks, but I mean, think about this. They have friends in high places where most of the time this probably gets pushed aside or it doesn't get into the public and there's no immediate release, print like this on the website of the justice.gov. So the point is that if gold is being suppressed, it's never been a year that it should have taken off in 2020 like never before. It should have taken off. It should have been, I mean, who knows how much. But last night, as I was looking into this a little bit, rhodium, the metal rhodium, is at $23,000. Okay, now I'm sure there's a lot of fancy wording of why it's so high, but part of why it's so high, I'm sure, has to do with the $6 to $10 trillion that was printed last in 2020. And by the way, they're going to most likely print another $6 to $10 trillion this year. So if and when JP Morgan and others stop suppressing the price of gold and silver, I don't know, should it match the price of rhodium? Should it match the price of Bitcoin? It's questionable. It definitely should be over $2,000 in 2020 after all the money printing that just occurred. So I'd say this, it's a great time to buy gold, but if they never actually stop suppressing the price, it might go up 5, 10, 15% here and there, whereas Bitcoin's gone up 200% for the last 10 years, every year, expected to go up again. Don't look at the daily price. Look at the long-term price. But anyway, guys, I wanted to cover this. I hope this sparks thoughts and interest in the subject of you becoming your own financial advisor and asking questions. And together we're going to come up with the answers and develop even more freedom in our lives. Okay? Again, it's no longer a time of set it and forget it. You and I have got to be involved in our own finances on a daily basis. If that's just a quick financial 5-minute checkup, 10-minute checkup, great. Doing more, great. But at least get started on your journey of being your own financial advisor, your own personal investor. Again, not financial advice, because YouTube will put the kibosh on anybody recommending anything as financial advice. So the other thing is that I want to make sure that you ask your question that has been, any question you thought of during this video, ask it in the comments below. And like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll talk to you soon.